This is not your average 270 awning. It's also a base camp. Let's check it out. Taking a closer look, has a cover, zipper. I'll push the cover up on top, just kind of out of the way, giving you guys a real close look. And then we've got these straps right here that allow it to come undone and furl out and make itself the awning. So I'm going to set you guys up just over here and get this thing unfurled so you can check out the action and arms swinging out and getting it all set up. So just kind of comes unfolded, and then the arms come free. You can see we're just going to walk it back, and as you're unfurling, I forgot to mention, I went and grabbed this strap. It has the strap that keeps this from folding in on itself, so I'm gonna get that. And then you can see it's also freestanding, or you've got your legs that you can put up. You can put your legs up in case of a windy day. I'm actually gonna set these up right now just to show you guys. So they telescope out of the arms right here. Give you a closer look of what I mean. So they're clipped into the arms right here. Then they fold down, they telescope out, and you just twist that to set your height. So you need to go a little bit more. There we go. Cool. And then it's just supporting the weight and whatnot. You can see the lights right here too. We'll touch on those here in just a second as we get this other leg set up. And there we go. Check that out. That actually looks really, really good. With how tall that I built my bed rack, we are kind of limited to the height of this thing, but I mean, as you saw, we were able to walk under it just fine, maybe duck a little bit for that little bit of material that hangs down. But other than that, we're standing up, you know, and maybe in different camping sites or different spots that we go, it might be a little different. So this is really cool, really, really awesome. Remember my real truck awning? That's just like a 90-degree, gives you a little bit of protection from the sun. This 270, not only providing shelter from the sun, but with the sidewalls are going to be so awesome this winter and just on all future adventures. I think it's going to provide that base camp, right? That feel in here that we can have some warmth in here, protection from the sun and the wind and the elements. Oh man, I think it's going to be so cool. This is really awesome. I'm geeking out over this, but truly I think this is so awesome. So before we put on the sidewalls, we'll check out these lights, and then after the sidewalls, we'll see how well the lights do when it gets kind of dark in here, because I think the sidewalls are gonna block out quite a bit of the sun. So let me grab my battery pack, we'll plug these in. So there's our wire, we got them plugged in. You can see they have these like dust covers right here for the inlets for your plug. And then on the arm, should I peel this off, keep it on? I don't know, it's keeping it protected. But there's this sensor right here for your finger. Let's go ahead, let's just keep it on white so you can see we got our light turned on. That is so cool. Where's the sensor? There we go. It's hard to do when I'm looking through the camera. Anyway, orange. So we have different settings. We'll get a closer look at this with the sidewalls just because it's so bright, but you can see like orange, amber, and then you've got your white, and then a mix of the two, so it's kind of less strain on the eyes, and then off. So let's just go white. I really like that. You guys, that is so cool. With the sidewalls being off and it being super bright in here, it's kind of irrelevant to have the white lights on, but it's gonna help when I put the sidewalls on. So as you saw right here, like there's these zippers where we're going to put the sidewalls on, and it just goes all the way around. So I'm pretty excited to get those on. I think that's the next step. But you guys, like, just imagine without these sidewalls, there's a nice breeze coming in. So like during the summer, that's going to be so nice. And during the middle of the day when you're not adventuring or you're not going out hunting or whatever it may be, or even if you're out in the sun and you just need to work on the back of your truck. So like here's our tailgate, we're working, or we're doing something in the back of our truck, or just out here and need some shade. We've got it. That is so cool. Take a step back here and kind of give you an idea. So there's all our shade going that way, but still like all the protection from the elements and the sun and the wind. Oh man, I think this is a great addition to the rig. I really like it. Not to hark on the 90-degree real truck awning, but still super cool. Let's get these sidewalls on the awning and give it its full glimpse, its full potential on what this thing's gonna be. All right, so we're like halfway there. Give you guys a closer look. Let's head inside. This is insane. So inside, this is all I was doing is it has a zipper on the top, and this is one panel. 1, 2, 3, 4 panels, all with doors, all with screen doors, so plenty of airflow or daylight if you need it coming in. And then you can also roll up, like I did on this one, you can roll up the shielding and have your screen to keep the bugs out, but have the wind coming through. So I think I'm going to open up another one, get some more wind flow in here. It's getting a little windy, but it's also hot, so I'm wanting some airflow. So the next step, we got the zippers on the sides are gonna zipper, they're gonna zip together. So that guy's gonna go in there, and then the zipper, wherever it is gonna zip all together, and we'll have our own little like base camp in here, protected. Holy cow, this is actually really cool. I'm really excited because this is like cool gear, and I love showing you guys, creating these videos. It's a way for us to connect and just show each other the cool stuff we have on our rig. If you guys want to see more stuff on the build, more pictures, more like day-to-day stuff, head over to my Instagram, link down in the description, and we can connect there. DM me, send me pictures, we'll talk. But if you don't have Instagram, leave your thoughts in the comments. Tell me, guys, what do you think so far? Let's get the walls zipped up. And then I think I'm going to stake. You guys can see it came with a ton of heavy duty stakes. Good job on their part. These are actually really nice stakes. And then a bunch of cordage for those super windy days. So I think I'll just stake down the sidewalls. They have grommet on the outside down here on the ground right here. So that's gonna stretch out. We're gonna stake it down once I get it zipped together. So also on the outside, I wanted to show you this strap. So that just loops into there. And then I've got it strapped onto the roof rack. That holds tension so that this doesn't fall back that way and start collapsing on itself. Pretty smart, pretty cool setup, honestly. And then also on the outside, there's also these loops right here. So we could really tie this thing down if it was an extremely windy day. It's a little breezy today, so I don't think I need that, but I'm going to stake it down just to give it its full kind of spread. So freaking cool, you guys. This is awesome. With the stakes in, walking inside, with the walls zipped up together, you guys, we have our base camp all ready to go in here. We need to turn the lights on. Let's do that really quick just to get an idea. It's probably going to be pretty hard to capture it on camera, and even with this door open, it's letting in quite a bit of light. But with these lights on, you can imagine nighttime comes around. I mean, we're just going to be pretty well lit inside and just have tons of space in here. Like, this is crazy. This is really cool. We'll go outside and just kind of do a little 270, right? Walk around this thing. But if you guys want to check this out for yourself, hop down in the description, tap the link. When you hop over to the website, use code OutdoorTaco10, save yourself some money, snag some awesome camping, overlanding, off-roading gear that we all love and enjoy. They have some pretty sweet stuff. It's priced well, in my opinion, with my experience on their other product, working closely with OpenRoad. But seriously, you guys will not be disappointed. This is some great stuff, and I've shown you guys other good stuff from OpenRoad. But I want to thank you for watching, thank you for supporting the businesses that support me, and thank you OpenRoad for supporting the channel. Let's go take a look outside and kind of walk around this thing outside. Walking outside, you guys, this is insane. I'm gonna back up here, kind of get a wider shot. What is this thing? It's like having a wall tent on the back of your truck. Holy cow, that is really cool. Looking outside, I think the outside looks better than the inside. Gosh, that is really cool. I really like that. The only thing, I wish there was like a door.
Hey guys, real quick. As you can see, one of the side panels does have a door. The screen has a zipper, just like a normal tent door, like I was saying in the video. So totally my bad. Let's keep going with the video.
Now, it's not that hard to find the zipper on the outside and just zip up a section. For instance, like if I wanted to walk in right here, I'd reach down here, grab the zipper, and we're walking inside, and then we just zip it back down. Kind of like any other tent, right? You walk up to it from the outside, zip it up, zip it back down. So really, I'm just being nitpicky, I guess, when it comes to wanting just a dedicated door. But holy cow, this is so cool. I'm shocked by how neat this works with the truck, how good it looks, and just the overall quality of it. I think we're going to be using it quite a bit on a lot of adventure. We've been modifying the truck quite a bit recently, and that's all for purpose, right? We bought the truck, we did the maintenance on the truck, we modified the truck. Now it's time to go take it out on some adventures. You guys, if you have any recommendations for me, leave them down in the comments. What do you want to see? I really want to hear your thoughts. Where's the next adventure? But I'm pretty excited to be taking you guys along for the future adventures, and then using the gear that I've been showing off to you guys and that maybe you have snagged along the way in real time on some real life adventures. I think it's going to be so fun. This is going to be so cool. We're going to end the video inside. The one thing that I would add for you guys, if you are going to snag one of these, make sure you have the height. It does come with brackets that allow you to adjust it and make it go taller, make it go higher up on your bed rack or on your roof rack. But that's the one thing for this truck. I think I'm right at the lowest height that it can be for my truck. We're going to adjust it here later. It's a lot of bolts to undo to adjust the height for me anyway, with all the bolts that I put on this thing. Anyway, but I hope that's some helpful insight. If you are in the market, you are going to buy a 270-degree awning, make sure the height is there. Make sure you got your truck lifted and your roof rack is high enough off the ground that you're getting less interference on the ground, like kind of like I am down here. But that's not OpenRoad's fault, totally my own. We'll adjust the height as we go. It's all part of the learning process, right? It's gonna get dirty, it's gonna be a little noisy in the wind, but honestly, that's camping for you. And those are the things you and I don't really care about since we enjoy camping, right? So there is one last thing that I just looked at and I totally missed, is this little tension guy right here. That's going to allow the rain and the snow to slough off. So if you stuck around to the end of the video, got to see that, be sure to leave a like and comment down below. Here at the very end of the video, we'll pack up the awning. Honestly, it's just the reverse of everything I showed you. Unzipping everything, putting the legs back together, and then just folding it all together. That's what's really cool about OpenRoad products and products like this. It's so easy to put up and put back down, and it all just kind of holds together in one thing. The sidewalls will go back in their bag, the awning will go back in its cover, and on the truck we'll be ready to rock and roll. So thank you guys so much. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future videos, and we'll see you in the next one.